let us go back into the game unless anyone has anything else. Actually, one quick announcement. We will not be here next week. Cookie? We will not be here next
Correct.
week. So, learn how to macrame. And then show us what you've done when we get
Mm,
back the following week.
macaroni.
So, last week on Unexpected Arrivals, the party went finishing up its business in Chora and attempted to procure magical item to help ward against potentially prying eyes. Kendra hoping to be the benefactor of that to elude the ever watchful eye of her diabolist patron, Glacia, whilst preparing to travel south to the Glittering Barrens. The reason for this destination is hope to charge the second of the four key swords, three of which are in the party's possession. The key swords open a ancient temple that's located under the capital city of the Dracora Empire, the city-state in which many of these characters call home. Within that temple, there is fabled to be a artifact of immense power called the Staff of the Elders, said to harness all elemental power of the elder elementals, and those who wield it wield such power, but also with it comes the danger of perhaps tearing the material plane itself and leaving it basically vulnerable to have the elemental planes themselves just come pouring in. So, not a weapon to be wielded lightly, but the party hopes to gain acquisition to this, prevent it from falling into the hands of countless other folks who probably want it at this time, not limited to unspeakable ancient evils in mainly worm form, probably the forces of the Nine Hells themselves, the Dracoran Empire, and some other individuals who might have personal agendas who are otherwise connected to all of those things. So, we won't worry about that just yet. Right now, the party has found themselves in a situation upon arriving at the Glittering Barrens, a sort of badland, wasteland type area. They came across a group of vagabonds by the name of Saffron, Rowan, and Ebel. Ebel, a turtle, Saffron is a halfling, and Rowan, a druid human whom they first met as a mule. They were invited back to take shelter from a dust storm that was moving in across after having found nothing but ghost towns to welcome them into this long abandoned mining region. Upon taking in some of the Badlands hospitality, they were served coyote and cactus stew, which didn't agree with some of the party as the night's conversation wore on those who failed their constitution saving throws, which include Kindra, Siora, Tebrin, Roswell. Only Nomarius and Akira were able to get past its soporific effects. And so we find ourselves, Akira and Numerius, down in the cellar that these group of vagabonds call home, a cluttered basement that has part of it sort of dug out into another hollowed cave area that's been made into a makeshift kitchen, where Yebel seems to be preparing food for the rest of the evening, as your party mid conversation has drifted off to sleep. What would you like to do?
And you did say that Saffron as well was curled up in a ball asleep?
Saffron
Or...
is curled up in the corner. She looks like she might be trying to sleep. You don't know whether or not she actually is asleep. She's hugging around sort of a large loaf of bread, like it's a teddy bear, and just seems
Loaf.
curled up in a pile of pillows on some straw mats on the floor. Rowan sitting kind of in that carved out kitchen area next to Yibo, who is standing over the hearth and just occasionally looking back over his shoulders at you.
Okay. And she's not doing anything. The druid isn't doing. Rowan isn't doing anything.
She's watching all of you. You all were sort of talking, but you'd gone off to kind of like talk amongst yourselves, so they kind of just stopped. She was watching fairly intently.
Okay. I would like to shake the nearest party member.
All right.
Make them awake.
So Roswell next to you.
I'm fine. Leave me alone. What are you doing?
Besides, no Marius.
All right. Roswell, you were talking to her as she sort of faded off, and you kind of shake her. She flops around as would expect, but does not. Thank you for that roleplay. But does not seem to wake.
Can I inspect the soup stew?
Yes, of course. How would you like to inspect it?
By smelling it. Do I smell poison?
Make a investigation roll.
That would be a 12.
Odorless,
like
tasteless, dissolves instantly in most liquids.
King spirit.
You smell only the scent of cactus, some spices, and coyote.
I'd like to detect thoughts. Cast.
All right. So, just so you're aware, the spell, let's see, detect thoughts. What components do we have here? So this has all the various components, so verbal, semantic. So everybody in this room will know that you are casting a spell.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to do it on the turtle.
All right. As you do this, Rowan sort of kind of like leans back. Hey, what you doing there?
Just trying to figure out what she did to my friends here.
I ain't done nothing to your friends. Looks like they're asleep. Had a long travel, perhaps.
Nope, they do not just pass out mid-sentence. That is not normal.
All right. So, first, superficial level thoughts of evil.
Oh God.
I wonder, or the spices? No, a little bit. We don't have any more pepper. I wonder how long it's gonna take. I mixed it strong. Maybe I gave them the wrong bowls.
No, Marius! They poisoned them! And I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
But no harm right now, just like...
No harm to what?
To the people in the house.
Just
All right.
0 to 100.
So, well, we're off to a good start here. All right. Call for spirits to protect you. They flit around, distance of 15 feet for the duration. So,
I would like them to gather around the party. And I don't want them to harm them unless they do harm to us. Though they technically already have.
I'm not entirely sure the spell works that way.
Damn it.
So,
Designate
when you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. So you designate it when you cast it, which you have done. So you need to designate which creatures are unaffected.
The party members. Roswell, Tebrin, Kendra, Nemarius, myself.
All right.
What about Ciora?
And Ciora.
Good.
Very
Oh,
good.
all
I
right.
forgot she was here.
God, you guys are such assholes.
Wow.
What is it? 15 feet?
Yes, 15.
Radius. All right. Save changes. Well, right now it only it only gets the party, so that's fortuitous for you.
Good.
And what does your spirit guardian aura look like?
Snowy, like
All right, so just sort of like a light
a light
snowfall.
snowfall. Yes.
All right. So this energy sort of comes out, and then this is after casting detect thoughts. Is spirit guardians a concentration spell?
It is.
So detect thoughts drops.
Yes,
and you're now
it does.
concentrating on this. Saffron kind of startles up and kind of just backs up as it kind of falls, and she just looks over. Can I help you?
Why did you poison us?
I ain't done nothing to you.
Okay, what about your friend here, the turtle?
Evil? She just sort of like looks around the corner at him. They were talking a whole awful lot, and they sure do have some shiny things. It's been a long time since we had something shiny like that. And he kind of like points over at Tebrin's sword.
Good
Don't
fucking
worry.
luck.
I think
I'm gonna move
they'll
to the center.
fall asleep soon.
I don't think so, mister.
More soup?
Hospitality ends here.
We don't mean you any harm.
If you're stealing from us, that is harm.
It's more of a code of the Badlands. You take from those you can take from.
Well, you won't be taking anything from us. It's time up, Nemarius.
Not sure I like that idea. I'm sorry. There's a bunch of your friends asleep here. I'm not sure if you realize. I know you're pretty valiant heroes and all that, but ain't no one getting tied up here.
You want to
Yes,
test that?
You are.
All right.
You underestimate us.
As you say that, you see Saffron drawing out a very small bead from a pocket in her thing, and then I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative here. Even the sleeping people. Wait for me to get to the turn order
there's a
up,
map.
please. There is a map. Cause I
Wow.
I had a sneaking suspicion that perhaps this might result in combat.
That what a good that does me.
All right. Let's.
All right, who are we? Saffron.
Good roll, though.
Well, I mean, it was actually kind of a shitty roll. I just have a very good modifier.
All right, kids. Let's watch the lawful good characters kill some people.
We're not killing anybody. It's time.
Listen, you guys stand back. Just wake me up. I'll kill everyone, and your alliance will be safe.
This is turning into an Evanescence song. You'll get there. Somebody will
I
get
don't know
it.
what that means. Can't wake up.
Yeah, that's the one. You got it.
I got that.
10 out of 10.
Thanks.
Would tell obscure joke to again. All right, so I haven't even been paying attention. I've just been clicking buttons. Let's see. Boop 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 boop. Tebrin, you are first to act. You are currently unconscious and poisoned.
I mean, unless I get to save at the end of my turn, I will continue to be both of those things.
You do not.
Okay.
You get
Good
to
round.
continue. All right. Let me just find something here very quickly. Yeah, that's a good song for bandit stuff. All right, Rowan. As you all sort of seem to ready yourself to go into action, she stands, pulls out a short sword from her belt, and then sort of touches her stomach. As you can see, her skin just sort of goes over, and like rock starts to cover over it. She casts Stone Shape on herself, just sort of like standing there tenuously, kind of just leaning back and forth, weight-wise. All right. Yeah.
Does she have to save from spirit guardians?
She is not in Spirit Guardians at the moment.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Let me just check something real quick. Hi, Maria. No, not Stone Shape. That's not what I want. Stone Skin. That is what I want.
What interesting, pertinent messages.
Yes. Hi. Yeah. D&D. All right. So, you're adorable. Now you're annoying. Shoo. Because that's always worked on cats. So, Yeeble kind of turns, seeing everyone like springing up into action, and he just sort of looks. Oh, they're not asleep yet, Rowan. I thought they were all gonna be asleep, but those two didn't eat enough. And he just like looks like wide-eyed. He kind of like drops the wooden spoon onto the ground, and he just sort of lowers down a little bit, and you see his head just into his shell as his shell just sits there as all his arms and legs just go into the shell itself. That is his turn. Nomarius.
Nomarius is going to. Well, I guess I should just link this real quick. Boop. I will use that 5 hit points from the pool to cure Kendra of any poison.
All right.
Or specifically one poison that may be affecting you. If there are 7, I'll need to know, because I can neutralize multiple poisons, just expending the hit points separately.
Yes. You somehow get the sense that there is only one poison affecting Kendra's body.
Excellent. So I will neutralize that poison.
All right, Kendra, you are no longer poisoned, although you are still unconscious.
Does it take an action to wake them up or something? Or just noise at this point? Or she's
she's asleep. You get this after like sort of touching and freeing the poison. You just get the sense that she's asleep. So
I'm a half elf. I can't sleep.
That is untrue.
Yeah, that's
Is that
true.
untrue?
That's true that it's untrue.
It's
Okay.
You don't need to sleep.
You don't have to
can.
sleep.
all
You
right.
can
Well,
sleep.
magic can't put you to sleep.
It wasn't
But-
magic. It was poison.
But drugs can.
Yeah.
And you have advantage on saving throw against being charmed. That's all Fey ancestry is.
Yes. So,
Okay.
knowing
I will
this,
step
your DM
forward.
put you to sleep using poison.
I will step forward, keeping Saffron, quote, vulture, in my threat range. And
Right.
that is my turn.
I'll get to folks that. All right.
Kendra, update your icon. It has that weird thing on it.
Oh yes.
All right. So, it is now Saffron's turn. She looks at you, Nomarius, and you can see she's just kind of like, she's now pulled it out, and you see there's this like little small black sphere that's about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, and she's looking. She just like looks past out to you, and Rowan's like this, and she looks back down at the sphere, and then looks up at you.
I don't like the word sphere in this situation, but keep going. My common
All
sense.
right. As she sees you sort of go and wake Kendra, she's like, "Are you sure we can't talk about this? We'll let you out of here with only but a few trifles. We are mighty hungry."
What?
You guys say anything?
What?
I have a puzzled look as well.
You want to just take a couple of our stuff, so it's okay to take some of our stuff, but not all of our stuff? I don't
Right.
think
I thought that would maybe make it more
so.
palatable.
No, you're not taking any of our stuff.
All
Yes,
right.
we can talk about this, but we are not letting you take any of our stuff.
I'm like awake now, right?
We'll say that you have woken up.
They want to take our things.
Guard yourselves! They poisoned us!
Hebel, they're waking up. You need a better coyote. And she is going to hold an action. Akira, you are up.
Okay. Akira is going to, with my ring from... Hold on, I'll think of the name in a second. My ring of shooting stars, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. In the direction of Rowan and the turtle.
So you are... Say that one more time? Sorry.
Casting Fairy Fire.
Alright, so Fairy Fire is a dexterity save. I believe.
Is it AoE? Do I glow? Am I
yes.
glowing?
It's no, you shouldn't, because it's just this.
It's also concentration.
Yes.
Fuck.
Alright, so as
That
you
does not
cast...
say that on here. God damn it.
Whoa.
Do you want to still cast it?
No,
Alright, yeah, because you will lose Spirit Guardians if you do.
I don't want to lose Spirit Guardians. It doesn't say concentration on here. I guess because it's not really my spell. So I don't know what it does. So I will instead.
Don't mind me.
Not concentration. My bad. I will cast command on Rowan. Grovel.
Alright.
Grovel.
So
Grovel.
So what is your what is your save DC?
15.
Alright, so she makes it. Or she does not make it, rather.
Don't get cut.
I was about to say, uh-oh.
So
All
she
right.
just falls prone.
So cast out this and sort of point out saying grovel as Rowan sort of winces a little bit and then falls to her knees. This will trigger Saffron's held action.
Of course it will.
All right, so Saffron is going to make a ranged weapon attack with this against the unconscious Siora.
Why you gotta beat up on somebody that's not even awake?
Which unconscious is attacks at advantage, I believe. Should be, at least. I know, Maria. It's advantage. Incapacitated automatically fails throws. Creature drops whatever's holding. Attack rolls have advantage. Okay.
However, as a prone creature,
she is not prone because she's sitting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were all sitting. You weren't lying on the ground. So
I knock them all over off their chairs real quick.
All right. So she's going to do this. She can still miss. 11. 11 will not hit Ciara. As she kind of nervously just throws it and it's just tink, 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 falls. Or actually, I don't think this is an attack roll. This isn't an attack roll. All she needs to do is target. I don't know why it's rolling as an attack. Use an action to throw, yeah. So she throws it at where Ciara is. My mistake. So.
Oh, no.
Each creature within a 10-foot radius of Ciara, which, as I have previously calculated, is all of you guys, but none of the vagabonds. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. Those of you who are incapacitated automatically fail this save.
5.
All right. Numeris.
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry. I had
and
a
Kendra.
whether I was rolling it normally.
All right.
11. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, I'll
This
leave
ain't
it.
good.
So, the DC is 15. So, all of you take 5d4, where is that? Force damage. Doesn't look too bad. 14 points of force damage. Creatures that any creature that failed to save is completely within the area is trapped inside this sphere. So, all of you are now trapped. This is better than I thought it was going to work. All of you are now trapped in this sort of sphere that just comes up. Those of you who sort of are towards the edges kind of like slide in down a little bit as it curves. Those of you who are unconscious are still unconscious and poisoned. And
What happens to spirit guardians?
It's not a creature.
It's not a creature. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall.
So in essence, we're in a snow globe now.
Yes.
Or
So
giant hamster ball.
no magical effects can enter or leave,
Okay.
except for breathable air. If it's a breathable air effect, it can go.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna have some garlic.
Do they stand their ground? Like, are they still there?
Spirit Guardians
Yeah,
is still going inside the sphere. Yes.
inside the sphere.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a guard. You are literally in a snow globe right now, which delights me immensely. All right. So that will end Kira's turn. Roswell, you are unconscious, poisoned, and in a snow globe. Kendra.
Don't no saving or anything?
Nope.
Nope. Cool. I'm drooling on Tebrin,
Sorry.
FYI.
All right, Kendra. Just as you sort of wake up and kind of like they're taking our stuff, it's just like ding, 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 and the sphere closes out around you, capturing what it looks like the entirety of your party, sort of in this effect.
But we have all of our stuff.
You can make an investigation roll as to whether or not that is true on your turn, if you would like to use your action to do so.
And hold on. So it says that can use his action to push against the sphere's wall. Okay.
We can roll the sphere.
So
We are literally in a hamster ball.
Yes. A closed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed.
I'm gonna stand up. Clearly you've misjudged the situation here. You've made enemies that you shouldn't have made. And if you release the sphere now, you may all get to walk away.
Are you the enemies that we just made? Because it looks like you're all in a ball.
Sorry, you misunderstand. It's not necessarily who we are, though. I wouldn't go and fight us in the future, but who we're connected to, who have a vested interest in the things we're going to do.
Like,
Well,
are you
for
part of
instance,
the army or something?
I suppose it's like
She just
an
looks at you
army.
kind of puzzled.
So, all right. So I've had that necklace on, right? Presumably since the city.
Yep.
All right. I want to take the necklace off, and I can't remember his fucking name.
Stop.
I want to.
Demilius.
The honest, was it Demirius?
Demilius.
Demilius.
Why do I remember this?
And I want to say Demilius
Oh my god!
beseechingly as I can. Do I have to say it 3 times, or does it?
Yes, that was what he originally told you.
All right, I'll say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
What does that sound like?
Beetlejuice.
Demilius. Something like
Please,
that.
God, somebody wake me up.
No magical effect can go through the wall, by the way.
Yes. So,
Oh. Is that a
beseechingly
magical effect?
calling out, we'll find out.
I don't know if it is.
Calling out to Demilius. Numerius, this does strike you as a little bit odd, given one of your previous conversations with Kendra.
Yeah.
And Saffron's just sort of like looking at you like, Rowan, these people are crazy.
We are pretty crazy.
All right. Anything else you would like to do? Calling out words is not considered an action.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything I really can do. Actually, okay. Question: If I were to blink, is walking across the barrier that it is a magical effect, or is it just crossing the distance in another plane?
You've never seen this effect before, so you don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna try it, and I'm gonna cast blink.
All right. So there is a roll associated with blink, right? Or does it
yes.
just blink the first time?
No, I need to roll, which is
Let's
1d20.
see.
19.
On
So
a
I have
roll of
blink.
11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, where I'm gonna say Demilius again.
All right. So you blink out. You find yourself just as you expect in the ethereal plane. You do see that the sphere itself is still manifest in the ethereal plane, but it's much more sort of like wispy, just like the forms of everyone else around you. So you get the sense that it's not sort of spanning the temporal breadth of the multiverse, and that by entering the ethereal plane, you are able to pass through its boundaries.
Okay. I cannot do that until my next turn.
Okay. Are you calling out in the ethereal plane?
Yes.
All right.
Well, don't you need to move first? Don't you need to move through it?
Well, I don't know if it like.
You still have
Or-
movement if you would like to try to move through it.
I don't think. Can I move in the ethereal plane? If I can, then I will. I will.
thought
I will.
so.
I will move.
Pretty
through
sure
it.
you can move in it.
Yeah, it would make sense if I can.
You'd still be in it there. It's
Yeah,
it's a
I'm just-
sphere
yeah.
originating from. Yeah, that's probably out of it. Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna go to here.
All right. So,
Oh no, I guess it's actually that you choose another. You choose a space to appear in. I
Yeah.
thought it was that you appeared wherever you were.
okay, so yeah, so you can't move then.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
That's
I
fine. I mean,
expected.
you can appear there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we are too.
I misremembered.
All right, Tebrin.
I will continue to be unconscious and poisoned.
Great. Rowan, is that just a single turn, or is she Does she save against this? What happens?
It's command, where are you? Blah blah blah. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
So she wouldn't have groveled until this turn.
Until this turn.
So she's groveling this turn because she failed her save. Okay. Does she save at the end of her turn?
Does not say.
Like it.
I think the spell ends.
The
This
duration is 1 round.
I don't use spells on Roll20, so.
But we have a game on Roll20.
Wait, what is this called? This
There
is
it is.
command.
I linked it.
Okay.
It just has 1 round, so.
1 round. So yeah. So it ends at the end of. I would guess the end of their turn. All right. So that ends her turn. Ebel seems quite content in his shell. Nemarius, you are up.
Take his stuff.
And you see Kinder in front of you just sort of like get all shimmery for a second and then vanish.
Ugh.
After calling out Demilius 3 times.
So I'm like, well, that just this could be the worst possible choice on her part. I now regret waking that one. Now, based on the bubble's radius, have we technically cut Saffron off from her party, or has she?
Yes. She'd have to. We'll say it goes sort of. It's kind of hard to see.
Is she in the ball with us?
Negative.
Well, you said it originated from Siora, right?
Correct.
Siora Square. Why don't you just put an aura on her?
Yeah, an aura on Siora. Ooh, yay!
The aura.
Siora Borealis.
So half of the
Wait, is
force
that
will
10?
manifest through the wall. Is that correct?
Say again. It's actually technically here.
So
I'll go further.
part of this aura that I cannot see because you have not given us the rights.
Oh.
I was just waiting for. I'm like, wait a minute. All right.
Can you see
So-
it now?
so- Yes, I
Yes.
can. So the fact that it is inside of a wall, does that mean this is now an anchored situation?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You've never
Well-
been in a sphere like this before.
Without expending a movement, I'd rather just go here, use my action surge, and wake both Roswell and Tebrin.
All right. They don't seem to.
Stand by. I might not be able to use the. Is it a action? Or is
Lay
it-
on hands is an action, I think.
It is one action. Okay,
Yes.
so I can action surge. Excellent.
So I am unpoisoned and asleep. Yes.
So you're laying on hands twice to each of them. Is that? Am I clear
Well,
with what you're doing?
once to each of them, yes,
Okay.
but twice total. At which point I shall move back to the edge, so that the wall cannot move in a bad for us direction without bumping into me.
Do I also get 1 hit point back?
No, this gets you 0 hit points back because I'm using it to cure poison.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Wait, are you at 0? I'm so confused.
I'm not at 0.
Oh,
I just
okay.
damage. I just want to know if I got anything back.
Okay.
No, I'll leave the healing to Akira, who's a little more versed in it.
All right.
But my turn is finished. I just retake my position and fold my hands and start waiting because usually these effects have a termination of some, whether it's hours or days. I'm just stubborn. I'm standing there. I'm waiting.
Okay. It is now Saffron's turn. She is going to walk over and pick up the sphere because it weighs 1 pound regardless of what's inside it. And she is going to put all of you over further in the corner, basically just kind of moving you out of the way. So I'm just going to move you all over. And she's going to step back over here. And she just, as she's doing it, she's just kind of like holding it, and you're like just like looking at her right through it, Nemarius, and she's just kind of like
Question: do I move with it?
making faces at you. You are in the ethereal plane. You do not move with it.
Okay. Then I am still here.
You are correct. Okay. So that will be considered her action. And as a bonus action, she's going to draw a long sword out. It's kind of like comically long for her. And Nemarius just like sort of catches your eye at first. And then she just kind of like goes like this and lets it go. And it just sort of like hovers over right in front of her.
Bankai. Gotcha.
So she is not literally wielding it, but we'll use one of these just for effect. She's actually going to put it between the two of you, just out like that. Kira. Siora being the only one still asleep now.
I can't help her. This is hard. This is hard.
It's not. Heal people. They have taken damage.
Okay.
Just like kick me on the way.
Um,
We're still asleep.
can I take my action to wake both of them?
It won't take your
Or-
action to do that. You can just
Oh,
wake
okay.
them both up.
I'll
Free item.
Freed item
interaction.
interaction, yes.
do that. I'll do that.
Unless you want to awake them by attacking them or something.
No, definitely not do that. But we can mass healing word at some level. Let's see. We'll do it at 4th. Oh, I forget that doing it on there doesn't do anything. But doing it on here does.
All right, so I'm guessing all of your party,
Yes.
except for Kendra, because you
Except for
cannot
Kendra, 'cause
see
I'm outside.
Kendra. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow,
None
2
of-
ones for the extra stuff.
Sorry. What can I say?
It's no shoe healing, but you know.
It was. Oh no, it wasn't all ones. It was all ones and a 2.
What
Nice.
can I say? Not much.
Oh, 1, 2.
But it's that to everybody, so it actually is a fair bit of healing. That's what, 28 points of healing? Look at it that way.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Just make sure that Roswell and Tebron are awake and they can help because I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out here, okay? I don't want to kill them. I don't. But I am so mad right now.
All right. Hold on. Let's. Okay. So that ends your turn.
Yeah.
You've healed everybody up. Tebron and Roswell are awakened. Siora is snoozing soundly, but slightly healthier, assuming you healed her. Roswell, you are up.
Yes.
You awaken in a snow globe.
What? This is not like any hangover I've had before.
Well.
I mean,
They poisoned you. They trapped us. They want to take our stuff.
well, I see that we're in a force. I can tell that we're in a force globe of whatever.
What the
Since-
fuck is going on?
Right. Since I've been awoken,
You're now woke.
I'm yeah, super woke.
Terrible term.
I am going to cast guidance on Tebrin.
You deal with this slightly better.
Well, knowing that I'm not good at talkie my way out of things, I am just kind of bewildered, and I'm gonna cast guidance on Tebrin. Stand up, straighten myself up a little bit, and just kind of look like still trying to assess everything. And there's guidance.
Easily done.
That is my turn.
All right. Kendra.
Okay.
So you appear where you want.
I'm going to reappear. Can I be in that corner, or is too much of the sphere there?
Still in the force bubble, I think.
Yeah, you'd still be in the sphere.
Yeah.
If you reappear there, you'll be in the sphere. Yeah, the sphere is the darker.
I'm just gonna reappear here.
Darker orange, so that's still in the sphere.
Still in the sphere.
Wait, the orange is the sphere?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, I see.
The yellow is the snow in the globe.
Yeah, spirit guardians.
Spirit guardians, yes.
Yeah. All right, I see. So is this the sphere right here?
No, that we can say is outside of the sphere.
Okay. Is there any reaction from them for me appearing outside?
They both just look at you, kind of puzzled. Sort of turn their tactical attention to you. They're not like.
And I'm pretty sure I can do this. I would like to first. We warned you, and I want to twin hold person.
All right.
Ah.
Let's see here.
Very nice.
And
I don't see. It's a single target spell, so yeah.
Can you heighten a twin spell?
No, you can only use one meta magic
Yeah.
at once, except for one of them, which you can use, which is I think heightened.
Which specifies.
Or, no, which is it's the damage one. It tells you.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. Yeah, I'm just going to twin it.
All right. So hold person is wisdom saving throws for and
Hold
again.
turtle.
Is it Rowan and Saffron you're doing, or the turtle? What are your targets?
The two in front of me, not the turtle as he is inside.
All right. Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves.
Saffron wisdom. This shouldn't be an advantage. That's a 6. No surprises from her. And Rowan. They can't roll to save their lives. So they are both held person. She's no longer groveling.
+7?
She's a druid.
Rowan.
The druid.
All right.
Is she a druid though?
Mm-hmm.
She is a druid. What do we do for health? I'll just do this one. All right. Mark concentration down. They are both helded.
Yes, the hedgehog symbol. Nice.
Anything else? So action to hold person.
So, having seen them move the sphere, I assume I can move the sphere now, right?
You haven't tried it. You've
Right.
seen someone do it.
I want to try and move the sphere. Just like down and left, I guess, to the corner. Like here.
All right. You're gonna have to go over to the sphere
Right.
to do
Oh wait,
it.
yeah, it's a snow globe, right? Yeah. So,
Oh wait, no,
someone-
you're on it. Never mind. You are.
Oh
on
no.
it.
What?
Oh, okay.
So where are you moving it?
I want to move it like more down to the corner to free up like the corner to the right.
Like there?
Yes, that kind of thing. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
back up to here.
Doesn't moving the sphere require an action?
If you're inside it.
Oh.
The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creatures inside. So it's a free item interaction.
That does feel.
All right, so I can say you can squeeze by this there for the sphere
Okay.
if you were going to the exit.
Oh, I was going to the corner.
And wouldn't this have gotten pushed out of the way? Because no magical effects can enter the sphere?
No, it's destroyed.
We'll just put it there for sake of expediency. It is not destroyed. It's not the sphere of annihilation. Be glad I didn't use that on you. All right, and then you move backwards.
Yes, to there.
I have lost many a character in first edition.
All right, is Blink is gone now, right?
No,
I
don't think Blink is
not. It's not concentration.
Yep, so my roll.
So put something for concentration for hold person. All right, what does 1 mean? Nothing
It
happens?
means nothing. Yeah, nothing happens.
All right, so you stay in the plane. Any other things? Are you calling out?
Now, if you release the sphere, you won't all die.
You say to the 2 people that you've just hold personed.
Yes.
All right, they do nothing.
It's fine.
Because they are technically paralyzed. All right, Tebrin, you are up.
All right.
In the sphere that Kendra has just kind of like put off to the side.
I am going to sit up and try to take stock of the situation and then give up on taking stock of the situation. And I'm going to stand and I am going to walk to here.
All right.
And kind of lean against the wall of the sphere and be like, look, I understand where you're coming from. If our positions were switched, I might be doing the same thing. However, I think we've shown, and he gestures over at Kendra, that we are a little bit more trouble than we're worth. So perhaps if my friend could release you, we can, in fact, part ways a bit more amicably.
Make a persuasion roll, please.
Nope, I don't buy it.
At disadvantage, though, unfortunately, because
Okay, I will roll again.
you are doing hostile things to them. So,
I'm not. I just woke up.
well, your party is.
I haven't done anything.
I said tie him up.
Kendra literally just said, "Do this, or I'm going to kill
That
all
was
of you."
the lower roll.
Okay.
So that's a 20.
So 20 total. All right. They don't seem to do anything.
Okay.
I wonder why that is.
Can I read that right? Because, like, can I get anything off of them that makes me think that they are...
They're held.
They can hear you.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. All right. So at the end of Rowan's turn, she will try to save against this. Does a 22 save? There, that
It
girl.
does. It does actually save.
All right.
Believe it or not.
So she kind of shakes it off, but that is the end of her turn. As she sort of turns to look at you, Tebrin, and then looks back at Kendra. In this moment, you can make an insight check if you would like.
I would, in fact. Terrible. 11.
She just kind of looks pissed off.
I'm still just kind of leaning against the wall.
All right. Looking out, you do see a head just very slowly, like, come out of the top of the shell. Just, like, eyes. And just look around. You sure aren't very nice people.
I get that a lot.
I don't like these people anymore. Back down he goes. All right. Nomarius, you are up.
I'm not sure why we're offering them safe harbor as they tried to successfully poisoned robbed is the attempt, and certainly did damage to the party as well.
We don't need
So,
to murder.
It's not murder.
It's so easy
justice.
to stop murder.
I'm trying to be.
It's
I'm trying to be a
justice.
bit good. Little bit.
Kindra. Why are you calling out that name?
I panicked.
Stop that!
Why on earth? Yes.
Look, my panic
why on
response
earth
is to
was that
call
your-
out a devil's name, okay? I've been
I
through-
will move to here and release Siora from the poison.
Okay, still asleep, but no longer poisoned.
And it's an act. So it's not an action to wake them. So I will nudge Siora. Like,
Yep.
if she's on a chair, I'll just topple the chair. Wake up!
Oh no, she's kind of rolling around in the sphere. She's just kind of in the bottom of the sphere now. What the? She kind of just sits up a little bit. What's going on?
We are under attack, although some people are trying to negotiate.
We don't need to make this
What
any
is-
worse than it already is.
What is this?
It appears to be a snow globe.
Why can't we do this? This seems very effective.
It has
Look into
actually
We are no
protected
longer
us
in a
as
house.
well.
Well, that's good. So we're safe?
No.
When it drops, we won't be.
Okay.
Anyway, that's my entire turn. I am now down to 5 points of lay on hands left, as I have spent 20.
But we appreciate it.
Maybe. You're trying to talk your way out of this fight. I don't understand.
I'm gonna put Siora on the initiative order just in
Dun,
Just in
dun,
case.
dun. As a liability.
Oh,
I
this
mean,
is good. You
Party
woke
member.
you woke her up and she goes right after you. You done, Numerius?
I am.
All right. She will stand up and sort of look around. I don't really. Wait, Kendra, how are you out there and we're all in here?
I've got lots of spell things that do various effects and do the magic-y wagic-y.
I would like you to use one on me and get me out of here, please.
Okay.
Thanks.
Awfully agreeable. What's happening?
She just kind of like sits there and waits. All right. Saffron is going to try to save against this effect. That will save as well as she breaks the hold person. Now both of them are out, but that is the end of her turn. Kira, you are up.
Saffron, we helped you whenever the vultures could have possibly killed you and Rowan.
I'm pretty sure that there was no way those vultures were gonna hurt me.
Really? Because they were kind of surrounding you.
Right, that was kind of the point, but I ain't gonna argue. I mean, there are lots of vultures. It looks pretty dangerous.
We were nothing but nice to you. Roswell made you food.
We made you
See-
food.
Yes, and you poisoned us and you're trying to steal our belongings.
Well,
Can't you see where the disconnect is here?
I
All
mean,
we are trying to do is not have you steal our stuff. And you have poisoned us and trapped us in this sphere? What's your plan even? I mean, what are you going to do? we're all
always
awake
just
now.
kind of wing it.
Yeah, I can tell. It's not really
Relatable.
it's not really gonna work out too good whenever the sphere drops. We're
I-
all awake now. Because
Well-
as far as I can tell, your plan was to pull us all asleep so you can steal all of our stuff. But now we're all awake. So what's the plan now?
Well, I mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't suppose you'll give us some stuff. and
No,
then
we're not
maybe
gonna
we-
give you our stuff.
Right. Well, then maybe we can just be friends again, since all this just didn't happen the way anyone liked.
Yeah. Do you think you can get us out of the sphere?
In, I don't know, maybe about another 45 seconds or so.
So once the sphere drops, you're not gonna attempt to take any of our stuff?
I would like to insight.
You can do that on your turn.
Even though I know the answer.
Oh, I have a way better plan. Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to seethe.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is I don't want to hurt you. I don't.
I don't want you to hurt me either.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt your friends. But my other friends here, they're not so good with the not hurting thing, okay? So I need you and your friends to stop trying to steal our possessions because it will end badly for you, and I don't want it to.
I mean, technically, we never really started. We didn't quite get there.
Right, but you tried to. And this group of people here, they are not nice people.
That ain't defensible in a court of law.
Why?
What the fuck, Akira?
Look, just chill. Some of us are not nice people. Not all of us.
All right, yep.
Okay. Thank you. So, I'm just saying, don't touch our stuff or it's going to end badly for you.
We ain't touched nothing.
Yet. And that's only because you can't right now.
Roswell, it's your turn.
Just Saffron seems to love food, right?
You get the impression she likes food quite a bit.
All right, so hey, everybody in here, are you hungry? You know, I kind of, it didn't settle well. I would, maybe like something, good to kind of maybe wash it down and cleanse. So, I can make us a ton of food, and everybody in this sphere gets to have it. So I'm gonna create food and water again. Because this is what I can do right now, and it's funny.
All right.
I am going to, pull out my, my container that I put the water in, and I'm going to create, the best looking bread I can possibly do, lovely cheeses and fruits and grapes, just the prettiest I can possibly make it, and just sit down and start eating.
Yummy.
I throw some loaves at my friends.
Not poisoned.
These people are kind of assholes. Right. Well,
You stuck me in here and you poisoned me. I don't know what I can do.
Don't eat all of that.
Oh, are you daring me to? I'm willing to share. I shared before when you were super hungry. I shared. I'm willing to share now. I just want this to be over and we can both part ways and not harm each other, aside from the slight poisoning, which I can get over.
Make a persuasion roll.
Poisoning between friends.
Oh, Istus, please. I didn't mean to do that at advantage, sorry.
All right. She just sort of
rolled a 10.
Looks at you, and as you're talking, you can tell she just kind of checks out a little bit as she starts staring at the food you've created. And then, like, as you're sort of starting to finish, she's just kind of like...
Yep.
All right. Kendra, it's your turn.
I give him a look. Wait, where's the door? Are you thinking for me?
It's a ladder that goes up.
Okay. Oh, it goes up? That's annoying.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to hold action, fireball. If they make any aggressive actions, I will
The sphere
fireball.
would protect us, that's true.
Yes. I will fireball on the... If they do anything aggressive towards us, I will fireball directly on top of the turtle.
Okay.
Have I been around Kendra long enough to recognize what fireball is?
So
It looks
by
like
holding,
all of my...
so by holding action, You will know that she's casting a spell, and you just hold it before. Can you guys hear the thunder? It's like
Yeah,
crazy
is that what
thunder.
that was?
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
crazy thunderstorming outside right now.
You're not moving an
I
office
will
or
lose it.
something?
if
Oh,
I don't use it.
yeah, I've got it too.
Yeah, it's like we're roommates.
Actually, you know what? Do I need to hold action this? Probably not.
I mean,
don't fireball.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
gonna fireball
love saying that
the
you're gonna
thing.
do something and then completely changing it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
did
let
start
you,
talking
but
an awful lot.
well, I was just saying that if
The
you
GM.
hold it and it doesn't happen, then
Yeah.
you still lose a spell slot. And to answer Tebrin's question, you would likely know what she's casting at this point because you go and you sort of like hold the last bit of energy before you release the spell. So she gets like 99% of the way through casting a fireball, and she's just kind of like holding it the very last bit of it.
Plus, she only grins like that with fireball.
Actually, so I wouldn't do this, and the reason I wouldn't is because I know that there's like a 99% or a 50% chance that I'm gonna just disappear at the end of my turn anyway, so I can't fireball them until, regardless.
Ooh, what? Because of blink.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing instead then?
Instead, I'm going to pick up the ball of friends, and I'm
And
gonna
food and snow and water.
I'm gonna hold it out.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna like wriggle it a little bit so I can sort of like position myself and get towards the ladder, and I can hold it like in front of me.
Oh, she's using
Uh,
her as a shield.
And I'm gonna tell him, release them, and we'll leave. And then I'm gonna blink out of existence and see if the ball comes with me. I don't blink out of fine. But I now have a ball shield.
All right, so it's staying in the same place. You're not moving it.
Yeah.
All right,
Or it's like, yeah.
Tebrin in the ball.
So I take it this is an effect that exists and sustains itself separately from the two of you.
Oh, you mean the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know how it works.
I had a feeling that was the case. Well, I mean, really the thing at issue is whether we're going to be friends or enemies when we come out of the ball.
I think we should be friends. This has been a very enlightening experience for all of us.
I don't believe that for a moment, but I have been on your side of this before. And like I said, I understand why you did it. But there are several people in here who will gut you if you try it again.
We'll cut you in for half.
Half of borrowed stuff.
A tempting offer, but unfortunately I seem to have formed some emotional bonds with them, so.
God.
You got your own evils. I respect that.
So, friends then? And I am not looking at Saffron anymore, I'm looking at Ruin.
I'm looking at you.
Through the snow.
She just kind of like sighs. Give me one more persuasion roll
At normal or at disadvantage?
at normal. Because Kinder hasn't threatened to kill them recently, or at least in the past 6 seconds.
Jeez, that thunder.
It's the sand windstorm out.
15.
All right. Rowan just sort of looks back, kind of lowers her sword, not like sheathing it, but kind of like lowers it down. Perhaps they're right. I mean, what would we do with all that stuff anyway? Become adventurers? No, it's only for weird people.
That's fair. Also, my sword wouldn't like you.
I don't know. Weapons tend to, she looks down, tend to like me. So, friends?